Hey there! Today I'm diving into a topic that affects all of us but doesn't get nearly enough attention: router security. It's something we often overlook, but it's crucial for our digital safety. Yep, those little blinking boxes that give us access to the internet, they sit quietly in the corner, but they play a huge role in our daily lives. You'd be surprised how many people still get it wrong. It's not just about plugging it in and forgetting about it. First off, let's talk about passwords. This is the first line of defense for your router. Too many of us are still using the default ones. These are easy targets for anyone trying to access your network. Seriously, if your password is admin or 1234, it's like leaving your front door wide open. Anyone can just walk right in. Change it to something strong and unique. Use a mix of letters, numbers, and special characters. Think of it as the key to your digital fortress. A strong password is your first step to keeping intruders out. Next up, firmware updates. This is another critical aspect of router security. I know it sounds boring, but it's more important than you might think. Keeping your router's firmware up to date is crucial. These updates often include patches for security vulnerabilities. Manufacturers are constantly patching security holes. These updates are designed to protect you from new threats. If you're not updating, you're basically inviting hackers to exploit those vulnerabilities. It's like leaving a window open in your house. And let's not forget about encryption. This is what keeps your data safe as it travels over the airwaves. Make sure your Wi-Fi network is using WPA3 encryption. It's the latest standard and offers the best protection. It's the latest and greatest in keeping your data safe. WPA3 is much more secure than its predecessors. If you're still on WPA2 or heaven forbid WEP, it's time for an upgrade. These older standards are much easier to crack. Think of it as upgrading from a flimsy padlock to a high-tech security system. The difference in security is significant. Another biggie is guest networks. This is especially important if you have frequent visitors. If you have visitors often, set up a separate network just for them. This keeps your main network more secure. This keeps your main network isolated and more secure. It also means your guests can't access your personal devices. Plus, it means your guests don't have access to your personal devices. It's a simple step that adds an extra layer of security. Now let's talk about the placement of your router. This can affect both your signal strength and your security. I know we all want to hide those unsightly devices, but placing them in a back closet or behind a TV can actually interfere with signal strength and security. Keep it in a central location and elevate it if possible. This ensures better coverage and reduces dead spots. Lastly, consider disabling remote management. This feature can be a security risk if not properly managed. Unless you absolutely need to access your router settings from outside your home, turn this feature off. It's an unnecessary risk for most people. It's just another way for hackers to potentially gain access. Disabling it adds an extra layer of security. So, there you have it. These are some simple steps to make sure your router is as secure as it can be. Simple steps to make sure your router is as secure as it can be. Implementing these tips can make a big difference. Remember, your router is the gateway to all your personal data. Protecting it means protecting yourself. Treat it with the care it deserves. A little effort goes a long way in keeping your digital life secure.